We are couple days away from update 2.0 being fully released on the ATS server and couple more days until it will be released on September 3rd on EU and NA. Finally, Wargaming has revealed full details of the upcoming vehicles. Well, not complete, utter full details like where we see absolutely everything, but new era of heavy armor, guys. The next generation of heavy tanks isn't just an addition to the deck tree. They are something entirely new. Tier 11 heavy tanks embody design philosophies reimagined for modern combat. They are tougher, smarter, and packed with breakthrough mechanics like secondary weapons, impact-based ramming, progressive autoloaders, and more. And today, they revealed the first details about the heavy tanks. You can see over here, TaschenRatte KR1. We have stats as well. We have the ability showcase over here as well. We're going to take a look at all of that. Finally, more, I would say even most exciting stuff has been revealed. Also, they have a video over here prepared, so we can dive into this and see maybe more footage. Yes, we can see more footage. Nice, TaschenRatte over here, KR. They're explaining all the mechanics over here, so finally we can see what many of us have been grinding for. The past, like, what is that? 9 days, 10 days basically. So let's go, guys. Let's see.
Soon, 16 Tier 11 vehicles will storm the battlefield.
Yes.
Ready to learn more about them?
Yes, we are. Finally.
In this 3-video series, we'll introduce you to a light scout, tank destroyers,
medium
tanks,
and heavy tanks today.
And of course, powerful heavies. Let's start with the latter.
7 of them, by the way. Yeehaw! TaschenRatte.
The super heavy TaschenRatte.
Okay, guys, I gotta say, that's pretty cool intro. That's pretty cool intro, guys.
Is the direct successor to the mouse. It's also big, slow, and durable. Extremely durable. The Rat has formidable all-around armor and the biggest HP pool in the game. No one holds the flank more reliably than the TaschenRatte.
3,500 hit points.
Survivability isn't the new tank's only strong suit. Besides its main gun, it can fire from 2 additional guns as well. With the press of a separate key, the additional guns unleash a salvo of high explosive shells. This can come in handy for destroying tracks, finishing enemies off, or just surprising them. All this makes the TaschenRatte the ultimate super heavy. The German rodent soaks up damage, then hits back hard. It blows mines from the very first battle, then keeps doing it even more effectively. The progression exclusive to each Tier 11 vehicle improves both its characteristics and its special mechanic. Fully upgraded, and you'll unlock customization elements available only for Tier 11 vehicles.
TaschenRatte. Okay, so we have been asking for secondary guns to this game for years. And that is pretty much the first ever step they have taken towards it, right? It is a Tier 11 deck tree vehicle, so that means everybody is able to unlock it. The only working secondary gun in the game. We can only hope that this will expand over here to the future as well. And so they revealed first details as well. We're going back to all the details later over here, but those secondary guns over here seem to be high explosives. You know, those are high explosive versus armor. This does absolutely nothing, but versus lightly armored tanks, those work very nicely, as you can see. Yeah, tracking them, keeping them still with 40-second reload, I think it was. Yeah, I don't see the secondary gun being any overpowered over here in this case for sure. Moving on.
Next charging into battle is the KR-1. This is a heavy breakthrough tank with a straightforward personality. It's even tougher and faster than its predecessors. The KR-1 is built to attack, and its special feature fits the role perfectly. This tank deals increased damage when ramming. No extra buttons needed, it always works. Most of the time, the KR-1 fights the conventional way and does it well. But when the opportunity arises, it causes damage by ramming. And ramming again. More damage from the god of damage. It sounds simple, and it plays simply. All you need to do is pick a moment and accelerate.
That's a bad moment.
Use the mechanic wisely for some explosive thrills. In every other way, the KR-1 is a reliable, dynamic breakthrough vehicle. Its special mechanic only reinforces its role in battle, being at the forefront of the attack.
Can you imagine this, guys? Can you imagine this tank? If, like, let's give it half a year, you know, when a lot more people will have it. There will be so many just random, absolutely random YOLO bushes by KR-1 players. Absolutely random YOLO bushes. Okay. We have seen the details of the TaschenRatte, but I have never seen details about this.
With a straightforward personality.
Let's take a look. So, it comes with 540 alpha, 700 with high explosive, 273 pen, 330 with premium, 68 with HE. 68 with HE is pretty solid. It can penetrate quite a lot. 2,800 hit points, so it has a nice hit point pool as well. Definitely hardening is on this tank to, you know, keep ramming even more. Top speed 60 top speed. Of course, top speed for a vehicle like that does not mean everything. Power to weight ratio 19 is quite sick actually. So now it's like terrain resistance, you know. Now it comes down to the terrain resistance. If that sucks, this top speed and power to weight ratio can be, you know, on paper it looks good, but let's see what the terrain resistance is. Maybe the blade on this tank is actually Krausers and not turbo, extra turbo. We'll see, right? Gun handling is typical Soviet, kind of terpy, 2.7 aim time, 0.4 dispersion. That's not very good. That's actually, you know, on the borderline bad terpy gun level. 7 degrees of counterpression, hull armor 180 with slopes, and it is not as spiky nose as IS-7, for example, so this will bounce more. 170 side, 390 turret. It has a weak spot. It has commander hatch, cupola action, 210 on the side of the turret, but yeah, power to weight ratio 19 is pretty mad, to be honest, over here. So yeah, KR-1. Ramming. This will have a lot of YOLO action for sure. Triple KR-1 platoons. Yeah, just be ready for that. It will happen for sure.
The T-803 also loves being on the front line. With its armor, good speed, and gun depression, it can be trusted with any task. But it's best to play aggressively, because that makes it even more dangerous right in the heat of battle. The T-803 is equipped with a semi-automatic ammo rack that builds up a temporary bonus to rate of fire with each successful hit. Hit enemy vehicles to be able to reload faster. the bonus gradually decreases. So to maximize your damage per minute, you'll need to fire, fire, fire. To push its characteristics to the limit, you need to keep fighting and surviving in the eye of the storm. And the T803 can do just that.
Bloody hell.
But even the most versatile heavies need fire support.
Bloody hell. This tank. 420 alpha, 267 pen, 345 pen, 60 with high explosive, 420 alpha, right? 2,400 hit points, you know, that's not a lot. Mobility is decent for the tank, for what it can do. You know, on the slower side compared to many other heavies, but still decent, right? For this type of mechanic. Reload time 9 seconds is the base reload. Imagine good rammer on it, good crew on it, food on it. And then you can bump up your DPM shot after bloody shot. 10 degrees of counterpression as well, 215 hull armor. 215 turret armor. Okay, so turret 215. Yes, it has some protective blades over here, but 215 turret is actually plus the big commander hatch weak spot as well. You know, we don't have the 3D armor model yet, but
But it's best to play aggressively, because that makes it even more dangerous right in the heat of battle.
Let's see again.
The T803 is equipped with a semi-automatic ammo rack.
So, let's see. 7.75, right? It had. 7.75. Okay. After that. Let me see. 7.75. What was the next reload? It goes down 7.59. Now it goes even lower. We don't see the max one, do we? Did we see the max one? No, we didn't. Okay, so you can bump up your DPM.
Fire.
So basically, you just, if you keep popping off, you keep popping off even more and more and more, up to 5 times, boosting your DPM, boosting your reload time.
Push its characteristics to the limit. You need to keep fighting and surviving in the eye of the storm. And the T803 can do just that.
That's pretty nutty.
But even the most versatile...
So that tank is actually... The ability seems pretty damn nutty. Looking at the armor profile over here, seems like it can be penetrated back quite easily as well with this commander hatch, which is kind of big bulge over there on the top, plus the flat turret armor. Where exactly is that? It is not like the craziest angle over here, but it feels to have some heat protection. So yeah,
has to play aggressively, because that makes it even...
Alright, so this is the 8103 with DPM affecting ability. When you do damage, when you're in action, penetrating, dealing damage.
But even the most versatile heavies need fire support. They need the AMX-67 Imbattable, which is ready to unleash a steel storm on the enemy. This tank has shedded excess armor to ensure its firepower is always in the right place at the right time. It gets close to the opponent in the blink of an eye, and then shows its mechanic. The Imbattable's unique mechanic lets it reload not only with an empty drum, but also if there's at least one shell left in the magazine. This kind of reload is considered partial, so it takes less time. The remaining shell will be ready to fire even while reloading. This mechanic allows the tank to stay dangerous and maintain its potential damage per minute. If you fire this reserve shell, the magazine reload won't reset. It will just take a few seconds longer.
Okay, that's interesting.
With this shell, you'll be ready for any unexpected turn, or to catch an enemy by surprise. This way, the Imbattable adapts to the situation. Fire away 3 shells and load them faster, or use all 4. It's always your choice. Sometimes experienced tankers can use the mechanic to dish out a whole 5 shells in a row, even when they only have 4 in the magazine. Curious? Then research the Imbattable.
Ah, so there is even a trick with this reload to get like, if your timing is correct with the loadings, you can get, yeah, so basically I guess, is if you fire...
Left in the magazine.
If you fire like right here during that time frame, you get that shell and you get all 4 shells back, right? Is this how I understand it? Is this how I understand it? Or did I understand it correctly? But this is actually interesting, I would say so. So you have 3 shell autoloader. This is honestly like improvement from 50B, but it is still going to be 50B's level weak, as they said as well. It shed off its armor, so it is going to be a vehicle which is not very forgiving. You know, it is not forgiving you many mistakes, just like 50B. It's more of a higher skill cap weapon right over here. But this reload mechanic, yeah, like you fire 3 shells, it's an auto loader, so to start reloading, you have to fire 3 shells, or you press C while you have fired like 2 or so, and you start reloading those shells again. But if needed, you can use the 4th one as well, which doesn't interrupt your reload, but makes it just a couple seconds longer, as they said. Okay, that's interesting. What do you say so far, what you have seen? What is the strongest? Is there anything overpowered in your opinion? Let me know. KR1, very straightforward. T8103, that one is... We need to look out for that one. T8103 so far, I think. Next, let's see.
Long live the king of British heavies. The FV4025 Contriver is even more impressive than the can opener.
Dude, can opener is el stupido.
It's sturdy, especially in positional play. It's precise, punctual, and boasts excellent British gun depression. And as you've probably noticed, the Contriver is also double-barreled. The can opener branch's mechanic is highly effective and offers everything you need to succeed. So the Contriver has inherited it without any changes. It's not just 2 fire modes, it's more like 2 different play styles. When one barrel is closed, the vehicle is agile and accurate. But when it opens, the Contriver does this. Precise single shots and thunderous salvos. Everything we love the can opener for is even better in the Contriver. The B.
Okay. So, Contriver. Let's see the details. So, this does not...
It's sturdy.
So, this does not introduce a new mechanic. It is just the twin gun mechanic, which is simply put better, right? As they said. So I simply guess the gun handling is super good, just like on the can opener. Mobility is 34, 25 when double shot mode, 2.5k hit points, 450 alpha, 270, 323 pen numbers over here, 550 with high explosive, aim time good, dispersion good. So I simply guess the double shot is more accurate, right? Better aiming time for double shot as well, 10 degrees of concentration. Hull 130, 110, 50, turret 370. 370. I wonder if that machine gun port is also 370. Can opener is super annoying to play against already, especially hull down. It's legitimately less stupido. I'm worried about this tank. Mainly for its armor profile and if it is similar to the can opener, you know. If gun opener is hard to deal with many times, then what is this, right? Okay, so the mechanic, old, but if it is improved gun opener armor-wise, not a fan.
The BC-79 is full of surprises, real surprises. It's a breakthrough heavy tank that strikes a balance between armor and mobility. It's a jack of all trades and a master at most of them too.
700
The tank reliably blocks damage with its turret, hull, and also blurs the lines between a tank and a rocket. The BC-79 has swapped solid fuel boosters for more practical liquid fuel. Instead of a certain number of charges, it now has one overheat bar. Press X to accelerate for exactly as many seconds as you need. Nice and convenient. You can spin the entire bar at the start of the battle because the booster cools down over time. This takes place right in battle.
So you have unlimited uses.
So whenever you want to speed up again, you can fire it up. Combined with its characteristics, the new boosters make the BC-79 pinnacle of the jet heavies.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, BZ-79 is coming in with infinite uses of boosts, but you cannot use it, you know, infinitely with one go. Let's say you have the overheat over there, overheat button or overheat bar, what you have to look out for, but it cools down. That's so much better than any other jet boost we have. You can control the length. You can use it from the start of the battle all the way until the end of the battle whenever you need it. But mainly, the thing is you can control the length, right? Like the BZ-75, it's very hard to use it in combat because it has 10 seconds. Many times you want to stop, you can't go back anymore. So that's why I'm a way bigger fan of the DZT, medium tank jet boost, which is 5 seconds long. It's so much more convenient to use in combat. But over here, you have basically, if needed, the BZ-75's boost. If needed, you have the DZT's boost. So yeah, let's see how they balance that. 700 alpha, 900, 265, 330, 90 pen. Pen numbers are decent. A lot of hit points, 2900. That's a lot of hit points. 32 base top speed. Of course, like the BZ-75, the base mobility is kind of horrendous. Horrible gun handling and 17-second reload as well. Okay, so this is how they balance it basically. They balance it with quite a bad gun handling. You have high alpha, but from medium to long range, you are going to derp a lot of shots, even from close range, seems like. 8 degrees of counter-operation, very good. Hull armor 150 with quite a sexy slope, I would say. 120 side, 60 in the rear. 340 frontal turret, 150 and 70. That plate is a thick boy right over here. Mini commander hatches over here, so yeah, armor-wise it seems to be pretty damn strong. Yeah, derpy gun, but like quite a powerful ability, I would say. Like just way better improvement when it comes to the use of ability compared to the BZ-75, for example. Yep. And Black Rock, what they have already revealed.
Finally, there's the Black Rock, the main reward of the third personal missions campaign. A vehicle that will command respect. The tank's characteristics match its prestige. It's got everything you could need in battle, and then some more. The Black Rock fires single shells, like every other vehicle, but after 2 penetrations, it loads a cassette with 2 shells that it fires in quick succession. The reload time for the cassette is the same as for a single shell. 2 shots at the speed of 1. This unique mechanic makes the Black Rock one of a kind. It'll be waiting for the very best commanders in Sector 3. The new update is just days away. Soon, you'll be able to lead attacks in the new tier heavy tanks.
Alrighty, guys. So BlackRock, yes, is the personal mission 3.0 main reward. Basically, you hit, you pen, you load 1 shell, you hit, you pen, you load the second one, and then on the next reload, you have the MBTB style of ability where you click once and it fires 2 shells with the same reload for those 2 shells, by the way. There is a little downtime between shots. All right, guys. So those are the heavy tanks. Which ability, in your opinion, is like what is brand new? You know, this BlackRock's ability is brand new. This one is so this is already existing, but just made better because you're able to cancel. You're able to use it multiple times, infinite times, basically. Let's say, just watch the cooldown, right? This is old mechanic, just like better gun handling by the looks of it. This is kinda unique. This is also kinda unique, and kinda I want to test it out to see how to maximize it, to see how to get the 5 shells trick as well. This D8103's ability is a little bit like questioning. I want to see the full armor model as well, how strong this tank overall is. If it is like very, very strong turret armor, hard to penetrate anywhere, then this ability could just pop off. You know, it's like E5 on steroids, where your TPM gets better and better and better. KR is going to be such a YOLO tank, and TaschenRatte with cool, long-awaited secondary guns right over here. All right, so that video basically covered everything, right? So this is the new upgrade tree as well, where every single thing is actually an improvement. It's not like field mods. The improvement is little. Overall improvement, as I've heard, is just a couple percentage points, right? But, detail balance, the overall vehicle based on the maximized or the fully upgraded vehicle. I hope so, right? Because, I hope so, but at the same time, when you get the vehicle compared to the maxed out version, I hope the difference is not going to be that big overall in the final version, right? We have large nodes, smaller nodes, which give less boosts. Large nodes give you some more boosts based on the vehicle type as well. TaschenRatte, you can see the upgrades, yeah. 10 extra alpha to the firepower, 200 extra hit points, 2 extra kilometers per hour top speed. Gun reload time is not boosted, so you are not able to boost gun reload time from that. Just 10 extra alpha, but ability. To the list ability over here as well. You can improve the ability over, with the upgrades a bit. You get 10 extra shells as well. Better aiming time, better accuracy, but no effects to the DPM. Okay, and 300 extra hit points. So no armor. I saw someone was worried about, can you improve the armor of the vehicles as well? No armor improvements. So KR1 gets also 10 extra alpha, 200 extra hit points, better gun handling, better reload. Okay, so this tank, for example, gets 0.5 seconds better reload time and extra gun depression. Wait, what? You're improving the gun depression from -6 to -7. That is very strong upgrade, actually. Like extra degrees of calibration, guys. You have no idea how many times this can matter. Or maybe you do have an idea. Over here, turret reverse speed and hit points. And under the mobility, which is, for this mechanic, guys, the most important thing. The reverse speed and power to weight ratio from getting extra horsepower. Alright, top speed is already good. But as I said, this tank, terrain resistance needs to be good as well. So this is just extra ram damage. The ramming you do to the enemy vehicles is boosted. It's like the ramming skill, the Rambock skill, as Germans would say, right? Rambock skill on steroids. For many, this will be the funniest. Fire, hit, reload faster, repeat. Stay alive and stay lethal. So you only need to hit, actually. Can we see the reload times over here? 8.08. Seven something, 7.9, right? So that was a non-pen, but you got the boost. Kill Amorak gave you a lot more. 7.43 seconds. Using it with maxed out crew. Was that under 7 seconds right now? 743, 759, 776, 792. Okay, so yeah, the difference between like the first two pens is not that big, but once you are over there, very lethal. Very, very, very lethal. 10 extra alpha, a little bit extra pen, 50 extra hit points, and 1 kilometer extra top speed as well. So the upgrade is not that cool, how to say, like crazy, right? Those upgrades are not that crazy. Which means you are getting weaker tank, just a tiny bit weaker tank as soon as you unlock it, and the final version of it is the one they balanced everything around. I guess so. So the final upgrade is what they meant, well, what they kept in mind while balancing those, right? Yeah. This ability seems very interesting. Again, 10 extra alpha, some extra hit points, a reverse speed, 65 top speed. So yeah, this tank survivability. Hull armor 80, 40, 40, turret 140, 60 and 40. So this tank has no armor. It's yeah, it's going to be quite a high skill cap tank. 22 power to weight ratio. It's going to be quite a high skill cap tank. Just like 50B, you know, it doesn't forgive you too many mistakes. The hull is not the bait, doesn't seem to be a bait like on 50B. 50B bounces with the hull many times because still people don't know that the hull is actually one of the strongest hulls in the world of tanks, what bounces so much on 50B. The turret is the massive weak spot over there. Contriver, just upgraded can opener, seems to be, I'm like the most worried about playing against this tank. It could be the most annoying thing you can imagine. BZ79, that's the ability itself. You know, how much does it boost you? They do not give us the boost values, you know, they do not give us the boost values, but the design of this is just so much better than any other jet boost we have, right? They're balancing the gun handling. They're balancing that with the gun handling, which seems to be very terpy. You get extra 5 shells as well. 8 degrees of calibration all around. Very strong armoring. Extra hit points you get. No changes to the engine power, but you know, you have the jet boosts, right? And the BlackRock, what we saw already. Ladies and gentlemen, tier 11 heavy tanks. Which one is your favorite? Which one of those vehicles seems to be too powerful, too weak to you? Your favorite ability? Please let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will catch you next time with the medium tanks when they reveal first details about medium tanks. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe button, like button, dislike button. It is all yours, guys. Comment section as well. Thanks so much, and I will see you soon. Take care, guys.